Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. EQOA Nostalgia here, and welcome back to Norath. We started at Halfling. I've got Mrs. Nostalgia with me again.
Hi, everybody.
Get started. I didn't even introduce you yet.
Nope.
We decided to start Halflings. We never really spent much time here. Did you?
No, I didn't. I mean,
I think
did
we
some
had
quest in here, I think.
Yeah, we had alts, but we didn't really spend much time here. And I wanted to make this guy in honor of Woofle. He was he's in one of the screenshots, I think in the back of the Frontiers box. So this is the second time I've done that with somebody. Gregor was another one that I did. That was a barbarian. That's what has been in a lot of different screenshots. Just kind of paying homage to those guys, you know.
Yeah.
I think that would be kind of cool. I think Woofle was actually in one of my comments from back in the day. He left a message. Yeah. He's like, "Hey, that was my character." I'm like, "Dude, everybody knows who you are. You've been on the back of Frontiers for years."
Right.
But yeah, this place is cool. I always liked it, but I don't know. The reason I didn't play them is look at their feet.
I think it's cute. Little hairy feet.
It is. It's unique, right? But you couldn't ever put boots on and cover them ever.
No.
So if you wanted to have a cool set that all matched, you couldn't.
Everything looked cool, but the feet.
Yeah. But they wanted to give it that the Hobbit feel from like the Lord of the Rings books.
Yeah.
You know, they wanted them to be just like crazy. What was it? Proud feet? Something from the Lord of the Rings. But
I personally think they're cute.
They are. They made really good druids, I think. I think they actually made better druids than humans did. But if I'm not mistaken, it was the elves that were the best for the druids. I didn't pay attention to stuff like that, did you?
No.
I was just like, oh, I want to be this, and I didn't really care if it was good or not, stat-wise.
Right.
Like,
No, I didn't.
I think gnomes could be warriors, couldn't they?
I think so.
And they had like the lowest strength.
Yes, because I remember laughing at, I can't remember his name. He was a little gnome warrior when they do their little kick with their tiny little feet.
Kick. But there was a benefit to playing them for a warrior. I can't remember what it was. Maybe it was the pet you could get, racial pet or something. I don't know. But there was some benefit to playing them. But it was kind of a weird benefit. It's not what most people would want to do. But I thought it was cool they let you do that. And he's chilling out here. What's he doing here? Zale Earblower. I don't remember what he's for.
Yeah, they have the cutest names too.
Well, that's a gnome.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's a halfling in there. That's a gnome. So he must have came running out. Interesting. I always like the starting area out here. I will say they had one of the coolest little starting zones. By that I mean they had that
secluded
little wall.
Little town of their own.
Yeah, and there was a wall. Remember?
Yes.
And oh, that's nice. The sun's just starting to come up. But the wall would kind of protect them from getting into too much trouble. Because it was like, what do we used to call it? The kiddie pool area. You wouldn't want to wade out into the deep end yet. You'd just be fighting this kind of stuff over here.
Right.
Maybe this is the side that didn't have a wall. There was a side that led into Misty Thicket, which is really...
And it had a wall.
Really crazy. It goes to RunnyEye,
Yes.
I think, and then there was a side that didn't have a wall. And I think we went to the side that didn't have the wall. I kind of want to go over there because I think there's more stuff to see. I want to try to go down in the RunnyEye and see if we can find that quest giver down there. Or he wasn't a quest giver, he was a mob for a quest. But I can't remember who he was. But we're going to go ahead and jump over there. Alright, while we're going through, you wanted to check these out, didn't you?
I did.
They're pretty cool.
Always liked the top of their little houses in the mounds, the dirt.
Yeah, these are cool too. It's a simple effect. It's pretty much
See
what
over there, a little sword.
Yep. This is pretty much what you had over in Facefire.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple places that have it. It's pretty basic, like I said before, but it's cool. It just looks nice.
Didn't we have to come here for a holiday quest or whatever it was, or was it part of the Facefire? We had to come in here and go to those little awnings. Like
you mean the Fake Hind staff?
Yeah, Fake Hind, not Facefire. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember coming here for the Fake Hind staff. I know we had to go to the Mossmouth Cavern, which isn't far from here.
Yeah, I might be thinking of something else.
Yeah. You're thinking of the luck.
Overthinking.
You're thinking of the luck.
Yeah, the luck.
And that was in Bobble by Water.
Bobble by Water, yep. What threw me off was the little tarps there.
Well, yeah, it's kind of similar, right?
Yeah, it is.
mean, it's a halfling settlement.
See how long it's been?
It's been a long time. All right, where's the other side?
Too long.
There it is, over there. I don't like zipping too fast.
Yeah.
When we're inside of a city, because then the music gets all weird. Because we can't hear the music now, like I said before. We listen to it back later and kind of cringe when it sounds horrible. But yeah, this should be the right way. If not, oh well.
Well, we'll
just
find
pop
out.
We'll pop and sign a RunnyEye. But yeah, it's tough because we don't have a lot to say about the area, but we want to show it.
Right.
But we don't really have any stories about it. Uh-oh. A little bit of a cluster right there. There's 3 of them. Okay, yes. Now I remember coming out here. This is the side that had the wall. Mm-hmm. And wasn't there a werehunter in there, deputy something or other, that would kill you?
I thought so.
If you were one of the wares. Coachman Huff, I remember him. Yep. I definitely remember coming through here. It's just
then you go down that road, and it takes you right to the wall.
Yep, we're gonna go flying over there real quick. Actually, I think this is the side that doesn't take you to
Glad
Runny.
you're doing that. I'd be all over the place.
Yeah, like I said, all you have to do is make minor adjustments.
There's the wall.
Yep. But yeah, whenever you move quickly using this, you just want to kind of tap. Otherwise, it'll go crazy. I don't think we ever used that, did we? That coach right there.
No.
They had several areas like this that would have a coach. I mean, it would just be moot because
false coaches.
The coach was already over there. But they just—I don't know if I'd say it was a false coach. It was just a.
There was no coach there though.
It was just a building that they had there.
Stable.
Yeah. Like a stable where you could put your horse, I guess, just to add a little bit of character to it. I don't know if you can get out coming through here. I don't remember. I think you had to actually.
You had to go down.
Yeah, there's a hole in the wall. That's right. And then there were goblins coming through.
All the way down there. I did a lot of questing here. That's why.
Yeah, there were a lot of quests here.
Yeah.
And I don't think they were just for the halflings. So there were a few quests that sent you over here.
Traveling salesman.
Yeah, this could have all been part of the luck. All of it sending you over here. Yeah, see, there's another deputy. He probably would have killed you if you were aware too. So you'd have to watch out for the deputies.
Deputy Deacon?
They didn't have them at first. The werehunters didn't exist at first, and then they started coming out and killing everybody. I still remember getting killed in Freeport. It ticked me off, man. I was like, what the heck?
But remember killing the goblins out here?
Yeah.
By the towers?
Yep. So we spent some time out here. It's just we didn't really make halflings. Like I said, oh, there's a Bixie. We haven't shown them on the channel yet.
No.
Bixie Bee.
Her little tiny weapon. How cute is that?
Our Bixies are pretty funny looking compared to EverQuest 1. They definitely look different. Not too different, but different. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and make our way over to, what was it, RunnyEye. Alright. Stupid mic. It never wants to unmute. I gotta hit it like 15 times. Alright, so.
Goblins.
Yep. Starting to get to that RunnyEye. Now, you were just pointing out that it was really hard to get through here. There was tons of mobs.
Yeah, there was areas that, because of all the goblins, if you were a low level.
Right.
You got killed a lot.
Yeah.
At least I did.
It was pretty dangerous out here. Goblin Defender. See, this is what I remembered in, I think it was the second video or the third episode, where I pointed out that there was one riding on a white or a black wolf.
There it is.
Yep. There's another one. It's more like a warg that he's riding on. It's more like a dire wolf or something. I don't know. I just kind of remember that. And I think this is the way that we would get into RunnyEye up here, was it?
I don't know. To me, it was like a maze.
This place is crazy, man. This place was nuts. This whole area is just... I didn't spend a lot of time out here because it was so easy to get lost in here. It was just a pain. As I recall, most people hated this area. They were like, I never go out there. I hate it out there. Oh, I hated that quest. I never went back. This and that. But yeah, you had to find a cave over here somewhere, if you recall. And man, it was tough because you're fighting your way through all of this stuff the whole way in.
That's what I mean. It was...
Yeah. I think that's it over there. Yep.
Right there.
Yep, that's it. Let's slow this down because the music's probably going nuts.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was it. And I can't promise we're going to find the guy down in here because it was insane, guys. But yeah, this place... Look how claustrophobic it is in here, too. And that's nothing. In EverQuest 1, they used to have to use shrink to fit, like, a lot of the characters, especially ogres and stuff.
Inside. Yeah, I can see that.
And we say, oh, this is claustrophobic. It's really not, comparatively. Oh, alright, so I'm already turned around and going back outside. This has started off really well. Yep, see? It's just crazy in here. Unless you find the exact way to get in. And it's been years, and even then, I mean, I don't remember how to get down there. Somewhere over here. Whoa. Well, we ended up going down, so that's a good thing. Let's see if there's anything named. I do remember having to go... Yes. And then this way. Okay, so that... Yeah, there was a little bit...
Starting to come back.
A little bit, yeah, there's a little bit that comes to you. And you have to do this a couple times before you get to the platform that he's on, if I recall. Surly Goblin. Oh, wait. That's not him, is it?
No, I don't think so.
No. But the Dirt Napper, I think I just conned. I think that was him. Did you see Dirt Napper? See?
Yeah. So he's further down.
Them. I don't know. That's not it. Because it's not a very prestigious name, is it? No. Goblin Dirt Napper. That's not the guy.
Dirt Napper.
Surely that's not him. Whoa.
I can't remember.
Goblin Witch Doctor. We're getting closer to something, right? Shouldn't something be right here? King Murdid.
There he is.
I don't know if that's him, though. I don't think he was the one for the quest, but he dropped something that people liked. Was probably that sword right there, right?
Yeah.
Because it looks like the model on it's kind of crazy. It's rather broad. But I don't know. I know there was another guy, I'm telling you. Was this him? Vonkel? I don't know. I'll let you guys tell me in the comments.
Yeah, maybe somebody will know.
We could scour this place for hours. But I want to go to the Mossmouth Cavern now.
Okay.
Alright, here we are at Mossmouth Cavern. And I can't remember where that trigger was for the Fake-Hand Staff, but it was kind of an obscure thing, remember?
Yeah, it was.
You had to run just right, in the right spot, and it would pop up.
It, yeah.
I can't remember what it said, but it would stop you, and it would make that noise.
Yeah.
And then you'd have to go somewhere else. But how did we get here? I can't remember what coach we would take to get here.
I thought it was Highpass.
Was it?
I thought so. And then we ran out there from Highpass.
Yeah, I'd have to look at the map to get an idea.
Yeah.
But that seems about right. I don't know. Rivervale's closest, though. Rivervale's just to the north of this place. So, I don't know. Maybe we had to go through Highpass to trigger something over there first, and then we made our way over here.
On the way out, and then... That's what I thought for the Fake-Hand Staff.
Fake-Hand Staff?
Sorry.
You okay? You be alright?
I haven't had enough coffee today.
It's all good. I don't remember how long the Fake-Hand Staff ran for. I think it was just a weekend.
I don't know, but you and I did a lot of running. I
remember, we went nuts. That's how we made most of our money from doing it. That's how we know this area, guys. It's just by the Fake-Hand Staff alone. We didn't really come here to farm.
We stayed up all night doing it.
Mm-hmm. So, really, the most of what we know about this area is just grabbing the trigger over here and taking off. Mm-hmm. But this definitely stands out. I remember the cave over here. It's just a signature area.
part of the quest, we had to go in the cave and then
we did
drop down. Yeah.
Really? Huh. Well, see, your memory's better with stuff like that. I don't remember.
Yeah, you don't remember us having to go in here and run along the wall, then turn
well, I didn't remember Greyvax either. People told me Greyvax Cave. We went in there. Somebody said in the comments, they're like, you guys probably went down there. I'm like, oh, yeah. Because you either had to let Greyvax's spirit out or keep him there because he was the reason for the place being, like, frozen. There was a curse or something. Yeah. And that's how that went. It was part of, like, the level 27 one of the level 27 quests or something, but we did all. So all these times,
any of this?
Not really, but all these times I go into a place, I'm like, I've never been here. Yeah. Guys, I definitely probably have. Definitely, probably. There's an oxymoron for you.
And then we had to turn right.
We had to go right.
The entrances, right
right here.
Mm-hmm.
Check you out, man. I went right by it. She knows what she's doing, guys. I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, it's been so long.
Why am I holding the controller? What's going on in here? What's the deal? Which way now? Left or straight?
I think it's left.
It's left? Alright.
I think.
Yeah, I don't even know what we're looking for in here.
We're like, I think drop down and.
So we're looking for something we don't know what we're looking for. This is going
because it's been so long.
This is going great.
Maybe somebody has better memory than we do.
Probably, definitely, yeah. Okay, so that just brought us back out here.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a way to drop down somewhere in here. I don't know. I just remember doing the quest over and over.
Because this was the final part of for the staff.
Well, you would swear it would be ingrained in my brain. We did it so many times. How many fake hind staffs did we have? Oh, I remember these dudes. And this little pen right here. See, it's funny because you'll come across the scene and it sticks out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember the wolves in there. But then everything else, no idea. Kind of reminds me of Silith's down here a little bit. Which, by the way, I think we'll be making our way over there in the next episode, guys.
That'll be fun.
Oh, I love that place. That's probably one of my favorite camps of all time. Right here? Yeah?
I think so.
Like, she's like, don't rely on me.
Yeah.
Oh,
and there's where we dropped down. Do you remember this now?
I do remember that.
Yeah.
I do remember that. Wow, okay.
And then we had to kill something. I don't remember.
Something probably spawned in here that we triggered that wasn't naturally here. That or we had to keep going. Man, but that fake hind staff.
Do you remember dropping down?
Mm-hmm. I do now. Yes. I do. As soon as you said we had to drop down, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember dropping down, but I don't remember dropping down.
We did it so many times that.
Oh, I can't even tell you. We stayed up because we thought this was something special, guys. And it really was, but it was probably on the website. You know what I mean?
Well, when they shut the servers down, you and I both still had a fake hind staff.
Yeah, we kept one each, but we sold dozens. Like dozens. I'm not even joking. We just kept going and going. And we had millions and millions of toner. Everything in the bank we could buy. Yep. But yeah, this place is nuts. I don't know where we're gonna go next, but wandering around in here, like I said, you could do it for hours and everything starts to look the same. But we made our way out, actually. Wow. Yeah. Look at that. Wait, where are we?
Out.
Just out.
Just out.
I have no idea.
But I remember doing that.
It's not the way we came in.
No.
Oh, guys, I want to show you something cool. Check this out. How do you like that?
Oh, yeah, it's raining. Sweet.
We've got rain, guys. Jeremiah, a.k.a. Elutra, was nice enough to show me how to make it rain. We can make it snow as well.
Sure that's not snow?
No, this is rain.
Rain?
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool.
You didn't see the lightning? See?
Oh, yeah.
It's funny because you can see some pixelation on YouTube that we don't see right now, guys. So the sky doesn't look as good for YouTube, but it looks a lot better. There's just some sort of loss that happens there when you upload. I can't really explain it, but the sky looks way cooler. I will say when you have the lightning, it does look a little weird. So that's just the way it is by running it in an emulator or something. Just kind of gets a little wacky.
It's funny because I was going to say how much I miss the rain.
Just the rain. Isn't that funny?
Just a simple rain, you know.
Look at what a difference it makes, though. It adds that atmosphere to it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's really cool. So when he told me that, I was instantly in there. So there's 3 different levels, 3 different severities of rain and snow. I just thought it was really cool to show you guys that real quick. Okay, guys, so I'm looking at the map, and this is where we were. This is Mossmouth Cavern right here. And right over here, Mrs. Nostalgia was right. This is Highpass, see? There it is.
It wasn't too far.
Nope, not far at all. So you would take this road right here. You'd make your merry way through. Past all the cutthroat bandits. All the highwaymen that want to take your purse from you. Make your way through this little town over here, Bastable Village. Remember that place?
Yeah. Well, you and I kind of cut from off the road and went straight out.
Yeah, you wouldn't. Yeah, you.
We didn't follow the road. We went through.
Yep, that's right.
The
So you would just
wildlife.
you just kind of cut through here, popping viz or something. Actually, it probably wasn't dangerous.
No, it wasn't
for
for us.
level.
We were 60. Yeah.
Yep, but then you'd make your way over here, and then as you can see, guys, up here is Rivervale, and then right over here is that wall we were just at, and then you would make your way down into the RunnyEye. So this is the Misty Thicket. I was wrong. I thought the wall was on this side that goes out to the rest of Tunaria, but no, it is on this side. So this was a really nice area when you were a halfling, just to kind of level up and chill for a little while. But it was,
the goblins.
Yeah, where do you think the first place you would want to go for a coach? Probably Highpass, huh?
Highpass.
And if not Highpass, then you'd probably want to make your way up to Tethlan. Facespire and Tethlan area up here, maybe. Yeah. But there's really no, there's not much advantage to that. You'd want to get to Freeport as quickly as possible. So you'd want to get to Highpass and maybe get lucky. And a high level would help you, but...
Darver Manor was kind of the in-between coach to all, I think.
Which I think, let's see, there it is. It's kind of central on the map. When you zoom out, it's funny. See that? Darver Manor is kind of central. So it's just a really nice area that they put that in. I thought that was cool. But I think we'll make our way now, guys, over to Saric Towers. Alright, here we go. There's Saric Tower. I got a little lost. And
finally made it there.
She's like, well, just hit the road and follow the road. I'm like, oh, okay. It's this is like going to Castlevania or something. Like you're going up crazy hill. You know what I mean? It just,
you follow the road up the mountain.
It kind of gave you that feeling. Okay, so there's that blue effect from the last video. Remember I said that they use it in different areas? It was the teleportal for wizards. I think that was just for wizards. I don't know. I think that the druids, you had to use the stones. They didn't get those pyramid-type towers, right?
Right.
Because I watched the video back and I was like, I don't know. I think the druids had their own. I don't seem to remember that. Guard Leon, right?
Guard Leon?
I don't know if we can get up there.
I was just going to ask you.
I'm not sure. But I don't want the music to bug
out. Isn't that nice, though?
Yeah, it's really cool.
See the little details you take for granted. Never appreciated it before.
No, I mean, well, I did. We appreciated like the magical effects and stuff like that. But I think we just orb of light. Okay, so in order to get up there,
you had to go to the teleport thing.
Yeah, but these aren't working. Unfortunately, guys, these don't work.
Right there.
Yeah. Hey, what's up? It's like, yeah, what's up, man? Hey, hi, how you doing?
Yeah, what's up? Let me up.
Yeah, let me up there now. Come on. What the heck? I got a quest to do, pal.
Yeah.
What are you doing? So the only way to really get up there would to be to open up the map.
The map.
And then just type in the mob up there.
And it would take you up there?
Yeah, and then I could teleport up there. But and there's Saric, so I could just use him to do that. Maybe we should try that.
Yeah, try it.
Alright, so here you guys can see there's a shout box over here where you can tell stuff that people have said on the server. Only like the past 5 things, but it's still cool, you can tell. And right over here, all I would have to do is put in Saric and click teleport. And boom.
Right on top
I dropped right on his head. Whoa, there's 2 of them. Maybe he's an illusionist.
Could be.
He could be an enchanter. Look at this room. It's way more decorated than your average room.
Yeah,
he's got his own little study over here. His table's all laid out. Well, I mean, he doesn't like have any placements on it, but he's got a cloth on it. That's more than you see in most of the...
And the chairs.
Tables, yep, the chairs are kind of decorative.
Mm-hmm.
So they added a little bit of extra attention to this area.
Little bed there.
This must be where he sleeps. Animal skin just tied around some crude wood.
Fancy tablecloth and bookshelves and a...
And then he's got this weird
looking bed.
Yeah, orcish looking hammock or something. And there's the orb of light that would bring you up. Unfortunately, it's out of order right now.
Take you back down, I think.
Yep, it would take you back down too, yeah. This is a pretty cool view. I mean, you can see there's a little bit of an issue there. I don't think that was a problem on PS2. It wasn't,
no.
So this is something from the emulator guys. It's, they'll probably work that kind of stuff out later. But you wouldn't see any of that. That kind of destroys immersion a bit, actually. But, yeah, back in the day, you would look out from here and it would just be nothing but a beautiful vista. So yeah, we just wanted to take some time to come up here. Some people might remember. Yeah. I don't remember what this was for. Do you? What quest was it?
I don't remember what quest it
was
for.
Guys, let us know as usual down in the comment section what this place was from. But we're gonna make our way over to Highpass now. The missus just mentioned they're starting to grow on me. These little guys.
Little hairy feet. Yeah, big old toes.
They're hairy feet. They kind of grow on you after a while. Well, think about it. They're a little unique.
Well, when they run, they're so adorable. Look at that.
If I remember right, their boots did kind of cover their shins, right? Like the back. Because I was thinking about it before, and now we're just at the bottom of Highpass, and right over here, I think there would be those heart's blood spiders, right?
I think so.
Something like that. I think you could farm for heart's blood alloy over there. I don't know. Maybe I'm way off, but this area I always really liked this. And it just kind of goes to show you how the humans really started to take over Tunaria. They spread out. And they united everybody in commerce.
Right.
And that's why they're kind of the dominant race here on Tunaria, which would become known as Antonica. Like I said, I think in the last video, right?
I don't think you're too far away from the highwaymen.
Yeah, the highwaymen aren't too far from here.
Where we ran into that infamous little gnome guy that got you banned.
Yeah, the guy that was harassing you. And I swore at him like a goof, and then I got myself banned. That was a good lesson, though. It just goes to show you, when somebody goads you, when they taunt you, don't give them what they're looking for. Dum-dum. Look at this. This is iconic right here.
Yeah.
Now, in EverQuest 1, I think it was called High Keep.
High Keep?
Yeah, I don't think they have a high pass. But they did have a problem with pick claws coming in, goblins coming in as well. Our pick claw problem didn't come until later. But why don't I remember this little area over here?
Didn't there used to be NPC stand back there or something?
I don't know. I think they're in the back, but I don't remember this little area over here. Probably because you would coach in, and you never really had a reason to come over here.
No.
There's even this little thing over here that I just don't really recall. But yep, there's your...
there, I thought. No, maybe not.
Nope. But there's your seal right there of Highpass.
I love it.
Yeah, it's really cool. And you can tell what they did with the colors here, guys. Look, see how there's this blue that they added to it? It just kind of gives it a little bit more character with the limited resources that they had.
Gives it its own look and feel.
It just kind of, even over there by the well, you've kind of got this bluish gray look.
In.
The sun rays, everybody remembers this area for the sun rays right here.
I used to stand in them.
They don't make any sense. I mean, who cares? They just kind of come out of nowhere. But it worked for back in the day, right?
Yeah, it did.
Wasn't there a troll over here? I seem to be the only one that remembers a troll that stood over here.
A troll? I don't remember a troll.
And you would think, well, that doesn't make any sense. But like I said, the humans were a little bit more accepting. And if you were willing to play by the rules, they would do trade with you.
True.
So, yeah, I don't know. I'd have to try to look at old videos. But I seem to remember for the life of me, man, there was a troll right here. I don't know what he was for. But I could be wrong. Like I said, it's been a long time. What was this place for over here? Crixton.
I had to do a quest
Crixton,
in there. Yep.
Crixton, I think you had to talk to. It's funny, I conned him right away because I think that's who you had to talk to in there. Crixton Gundlefop.
Some of the names in this game.
Yeah. Frederick Northard. I remember people got...
Crickle.
Yeah, Menford Crickle. Yeah, he's one that sticks out that everybody remembers. Menford.
Yeah, I remember that guy.
I remember people getting angry about them. Do you remember that?
Yes.
I was one of the people who didn't like when they brought them in because it kind of, I don't know. What is it? Breaking the third wall, they call it, or something like that, where you go out and you. But let's be honest, they've always had nods like this in EverQuest,
right.
where they would make nods to movies and whatnot. But yeah, it is kind of weird. Some people are just old school. They don't like when you mess with their nostalgia. Fender Crow, yep. You guys remember this right here? People used to walk up here.
Everybody stood up there.
Mm-hmm. And then they nerfed it. Because that just absolutely had to go. Oh, I'm going to get stuck now.
Don't do that.
Here we go. I got this.
He's got big enough feet.
Yeah, he won't fall off. You could come up here, and then you could just kind of shimmy off to the side, and you would stand in midair, but they kind of got rid of it. And I think eventually they made it so you couldn't even walk up here anymore. They put like an invisible barrier right there or something.
Right.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but lame. How lame is that? Here's our banker.
There was 2 bankers in here, right?
Yep, they had to move one of the bankers. Yeah, because it started here, but then people would get stuck.
They were getting stuck.
Yep, so then you would come out to, whoops, I always do that. I turn right there and I get turned around. So then they brought it over here. It was a lot easier for people. Look at this painting in here.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool. One of the many things people didn't stop to appreciate, probably, right? I remember it, but there's a lot of stuff like that people forget about. I don't remember. Oh, wait, hold on. No way. People would get angry if I walked by these guys. Yes. They're like, what are you doing? Shady I can hear somebody now like, what are you doing? The trafficker. Yes, they were part of the ratware infection, right? Yep. I think it was ratware infection. I don't know if they were part of something else as well. I seem to remember they were part of something else. Maybe this guy was, but maybe not. This is one of those cities. I think once you hit like level 30, you came here before pre-fronts.
Yeah.
Because that's something some of you guys might not realize is that before we had LFG, people would pile in a city. Like Freeport was like level 5 to 10 to shout for groups. And then like level 20 to 30 would be Darver Manor, and then you'd move on to here, and then what was it, Blackwater, I think.
Blackwater.
But that stopped when we had LFG.
Twin.
Yeah, that stopped when we got LFG, and sadly, all these towns started to feel kind of abandoned because remember, you had to run back to town to replace a member of your group. So
and then
that's another. I've mentioned this on the channel a number of times. You're losing something when you add that element of convenience. So, you can, you've got an auction now, and people can search auction while they're in a group and bored in between polls. But at the same time, people aren't really shouting their goods anymore. No. They're not gathering and shouting for their goods. And EverQuest 1 had that problem, too, with the EC Common Lands Tunnel. The East Common Lands Tunnel. People would gather there, and then they added, like, an auction, and it destroyed the social aspects. So it is
now
nice.
You go to that tunnel and it's empty.
There's nobody there, yeah. But if you go on like P99, that tunnel's still bumping, man. People are still like, yeah, and the community's still there. So it's
little guy.
It's nice to have those conveniences, but you really do lose something, man. Like there's no longer people in these towns anymore. Everybody's scattered abroad.
You feel detached.
Yeah, it's
from
just
the community.
It makes the world smaller, and that's one of the things we didn't have to deal with EQOA. The curse was almost a blessing because it locked us into perpetual Tunaria, right? I mean, we got Otis, but we didn't move on and get, like, zone pollution, like where there's 1,500 zones like EQ1 has. We kept it pretty vanilla. So the original experience is still pure. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I remember this rock.
Yes. The rock.
We always jumped off of it.
I'm going to... see, the camera just made me goof. Hold on, let's go into first person and see if we can get this to work. If you did it just right, guys, you would go flying. No, I messed up.
It's a lot more fun when you're in second person view.
Or when you're pulled out into third, you mean?
Yeah, third, I mean, yes.
No, that actually used to be called, I think, second person.
It did.
And third person was isometric, but they changed it up years and years ago, Yep. Whoa.
See, because then now you can see him fly.
Yeah, it is nice to be able to see that.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember people would just kind of line up over here
and do it.
And if this would have been out during the era of YouTube, you'd have a ton of videos of people doing
really
competition.
Needed Sal for that.
Yeah. Well, you don't need Sal for it. That's the cool thing about it is if you hit it just right, you don't have to have Sal, and you'll go flying. I think it was like right there. Nope. If you got it just right, guys, it would carry you like all the way down here.
That's the one thing in this game. It's a good thing when you fell from cliffs and rocks and stuff, it didn't damage you.
Right, yep. Well, what we would do, if you remember, and we only did this a few times, it's not like it was something we always did, but guilds would try to come up with things like races, like hobbit races and gnome races, and you would go flying off of a rock over here, and somebody would stand here and judge the distance to see who got the furthest, and you'd be like, yeah, you get 500 tonner, buddy, congratulations. It's like, well, you had to do things like that, because we didn't have a whole heck of a lot to do, right, after a while. So
people started getting bored.
Yeah, well, we kept it. As I recall, actually, we did that before fronts even came out. So we were being inventive, even when there was still things to accomplish. Right. We were coming up with reasons to just goof around and not get anything done, I guess.
And the only way I can get through that was in first-person view.
Mm-hmm. If you try to go through, I
was hitting walls.
Yeah, you would turn. Your camera would do.
Turn.
Yeah, let me demonstrate it real quick. And I'm messing up already trying to just turn around. If you were just running through like this, your camera would go crazy on you. Oh, make a liar out of me now.
Yeah.
It kind of jolts a little bit.
1,000,000.
Yep, see? It just kind of spins around. It's even worse in some areas. But over here, I think this is where the highwaymen were, down here, right?
Yes.
Along the back of here. I'm not sure, but I want to make our way.
I don't know if it was on this end or the other end.
I think it was over around the back, because the front...
I think it was on the other side.
No, the front would have been a little bit safer. Back here, I think, is where the pit claws... Yep, this is where the pit claw invasions were coming from. Actually, they were coming from both sides, weren't they? I think they were attacking both sides.
Up over the mountain there.
Mm-hmm. These guys are so cool. They're so sinister looking. They're like...
I like them.
Yeah. Pit claw invasion happened not too soon before we quit, actually. We quit a few months after.
And goblins.
Mm-hmm. And through here, there at the end of this trail down here, there's a place called the Trail's End or something like that. There was a floating bed. Do you remember that floating bed?
I remember that.
I can't for the life of me find it, guys. If anybody can come down to Trail's End or somewhere along here.
You got the rain on, so you're not going to see it.
Yeah, I'll see it.
Will you?
It wasn't that high up. But I've never been able... Oh, that's cool. There's just random leaves right here they placed. I've never been able to find it again. And even when the game was live, I went back looking for it because somebody showed me. He's like, hey, man, you want to see something cool? Come here. Look up. Oh, wow, there's a bed up there. I've never been able to find it again, even when everything was live. But yeah, this
I wonder if it's because they took it out.
It might have been something that was server side, and then when they pulled the plug, it's not there anymore. You know what I mean? It might have been there during live. I just had the misfortune of not finding it.
This path here, I believe, is a path that I remember taking you. We had to do a quest, and we had to go down and around and into that little village. Remember?
Yes, there was a little village over here called Trail's End or something, or Farran's Hope, or something like that. It's not too far from here, and I want to try to see if we can make our way over there, because it is a nice area, but... Oh, there's a swamp over there to the right. It's funny, because I forgot where all these things...
I know.
Led to. It's been such a long time. Is this the village we remember?
There's a village, yeah.
Yep. Oh, there's a signpost. Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
They all say, hey, what's up? It's better than saying nothing, right?
Yeah.
All right, so here we go.
Nothing.
So here's this little village over here that you and I both remember, but I don't remember what it was for.
A quest, and then you got a ring.
Yeah, everything is for quests. I just don't remember what.
I think it was a ring.
What was for a ring?
I don't remember.
Reba Oxmere.
It was inside the building.
Spife.
Yeah,
Spife, yeah. Oh, that's cool. How come I don't remember this, sweetheart? There's a Widowmaker over there, too. Okay, hold on. I don't remember this at all. This is really cool. Lady Sarah. Huh. I wonder if that's where that person got their name from. Lady Sarah on YouTube.
To the right,
I think that's her name,
in the building is where you got the quest.
Over here?
Or to the left, I'm sorry.
No, there's nothing over there. This is the right.
To the left. If you turn left, you'll see more buildings right there.
Oh, you mean turn around and go back to one of the houses? There's an ornate chest, look.
Yes.
You had me confused. When you said to the left, I thought you meant to the left of the building, standing by the building. I didn't think you meant over here. Oh, all right. Connor Dunn. Anybody remember this guy? I'm sure he stands out in somebody's mind. I remember doing this. And then when you were done, you probably came over here.
And got the chest.
And you'd click on the chest.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it had an open animation or not, didn't it? It would like...
I don't
kind of pop open or something? Probably not. It would just give you something. All right, y'all, we're getting kind of close to the 40-minute mark, so we're going to wrap it up. I'm not sure where we're going next time. I have 2 places in mind, but you guys will know by the outro. And as I said before, I'm a poet and didn't know it. I'm the group bard over here. I thank you guys for watching, and we look forward to seeing you all in the next video.
Goodbye, everybody.